In November 2024, I joined the Napoleon Hill Institute Mentorship Program. It is a 9-month program. I'll get to the book Outwitting the Devil in a moment. But first, let me tell you a bit about the mentorship program. The first 6 weeks of the mentorship program is called the disruptor phase. During these first 6 weeks, I will be creating superior self-discipline, self-confidence, self-respect, and self-awareness, and experience a real paradigm shift. This phase will help me to change my thought patterns and behaviors in the quickest way possible. I will learn the difference between my thinking mind and my emotional mind. The self-discipline camp is where I join Napoleon Hill Institute leadership and coaches at 5:30 a.m. every morning to meditate, study, and connect with my goals. There's a lot more, but I just want you to get an idea of what I signed up for, and I'm really glad I did. Okay. During one of the sessions at Napoleon Hill Institute, it was suggested we also read Outwitting the Devil, written by Napoleon Hill. This book was written in 1938 after the release of his best-selling book, Think and Grow Rich. Now, who was Napoleon Hill? Napoleon Hill was an American self-help author. And as I've stated, he's best known for his book, Think and Grow Rich. It is among one of the best-selling self-help books of all time. Now, there's a lot to uncover in this book, Outwitting the Devil, but let's start at the beginning. Here we go. In 1908, Napoleon Hill had an interview with the late Andrew Carnegie. Who was Andrew Carnegie? Andrew Carnegie was a Scottish-American industrialist and philanthropist. Carnegie led the expansion of the American steel industry in the late 19th century and became one of the richest Americans in history. During the last 18 years of his life, he gave away around $350 million, almost 90% of his fortune, to charities, foundations, and universities. His 1889 article proclaiming the gospel of wealth called on the rich to use their wealth to improve society. He played a major role in Napoleon Hill's life. Napoleon met with Andrew because he wanted to go to law school and needed financing, and Andrew instead suggested an idea. What if he interviewed and collected data on those people who not only succeeded in life, but those who also failed in their business endeavors? Andrew said, "You will learn more about how to succeed from the failures than you will from the so-called success. They will teach you what you need not to do." Napoleon accepted the challenge on the spot. Andrew continued, "You will discover that the cause of success is not something separate and apart from men, I will add women. It is a force so intangible in nature that the majority of women, never recognize it. A force which might be properly called the outer self." Now, what is the outer self? Hold on, there's so much to learn. Napoleon set out on his mission, but sidestepped by taking on jobs he didn't like, starting businesses he didn't like, and being mixed up in a situation where he had to hide out from murderers for a year. Doubt had creeped in him, and he got off course. And then he hears from the outer self, and he gets instruction to now speak with authority, because you are about to rise above your own difficulties with courage and purpose, resolute and unafraid. The other self started directing him, and he was told, "Get this fact clearly fixed in your mind, that your other self will not do your work for you. It will only guide you intelligently in achieving for yourself the objects of your desire. The other self will aid you in translating your plans into reality. You should know that it begins always with your major or most pronounced desire. Remember the word desire, because you cannot achieve anything in life without it. Napoleon continues his work on writing his manuscript for his volumes of books. He learns that the other self follows no precedents, recognizes no limitations, and always finds a way to accomplish desired ends. I know that's a lot to take in. And how did Napoleon Hill get to interview the devil? Oh, more on that in another video, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to bring this particular video to a close because in the next video, I'm going to talk about Napoleon Hill's interview with invisible counselors. Do I recommend this book? Absolutely. In the author's introduction in the book, I got hooked. Ready to learn, to open your mind to new ideas, truths? Stay tuned. Or purchase the book, or get it from your library, or listen to the audio version on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about outwitting the devil.